What? Ready? One. Hurry up. Bring it down. Bring it back fast. I'm gonna grab it. 2. 3. Ah!
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So, as you guys can already tell by the title, I'm gonna just be speaking out today because, you know, this is not for attention, this is not for views, this is not for sympathy. This is simply in case a mother is going through this too, and why not use my platform no matter how small it is right now. You just never know. A video that can go viral, or for other parents to see if their child is getting bullied. And I'm like the type of person I am, I don't know how to say this, like I don't want to, you know, rub nobody the wrong way. I'm the type of parent that, you know, I'm kind of hot-headed. Like, you only had to know how wild I was as a child growing up to understand how chilled I am now. Anybody that know me know that. Anybody that went to school with me, every school I'm not proud of, I done got put out. I done fought my whole life. Like, me and my sisters done fought our entire life. That's why I'm so chill now. But, you know, like, the situation with me, I'm gonna just kind of take my time, because every time I'm editing videos, I'll be like, you know what, I left that out, I should have said that. So this video, I'm gonna just take my time on it because I really want to get everything that I want to say out, and I don't want to leave like nothing out. So I'm gonna just take my time. But first, I want to say, don't ever think that your child not going through nothing because they come home and they happy around you or whatever the case is, because you just never know what a kid going through, you know, when you're not around. Now, my daughter, when she first started school, she was in like her first year in school, she was in pre-K 3. So that didn't kind of really matter. It was more so 3-year-olds, they were taking naps, da da da. So we moved about 40 minutes from where we was living at. So she's now in a, you know, a big girl school. She's in school with 3rd and 4th graders, and she's in school with bigger people, more people. So she never really, everybody always say like, you know, my kids are always caged up in the house with me. It's not that I want them to be caged up in the house with me, it's just that I don't trust my kids around people. So my kids are not with my mother or my sisters, they're not with nobody. And that's because of experiences and things that just went on. I can't trust my kids around nobody. That's just that, first and foremost. So that's why I try to always take my kids on trips. My kids have been a lot of places already at a young age, because I know that they be cooped up in the house, and I know that they can get bored and stuff like that. And, you know, Miley has a younger brother. He's 2. She don't have sisters. Like, I grew up with, it's 5 girls in my mother's house and 1 brother. We all had fun in the house. We played skits. We did everything that any, you know, any kid would think was fun just in the house. Like, we had each other. However, my daughter don't have that, and I don't know if she's gonna ever have that, because right now I don't want no more kids. I don't ever want to push out no more kids right now, because it's just a lot. But anyway, that's besides the point. So my daughter, she was so pressed to ride the school bus. I registered her to ride the school bus when she started school. So out of nowhere, she just was like, I don't want to ride the bus no more. Mind you, she was so pressed to ride the bus. Every time before she was in school, she'll talk about the cheese bus and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, she want to ride the cheese bus. Like, she's a kid. Who cares about that? That's late. Like, that's what we used to tease people about that. Like, that's late. If you're in Maryland and you're a Maryland resident, that's what they do. And I'm pretty sure DC do it too, but that's just a thing. Like, you meet the kid at the parking lot and they pick the kids up. That's what they do around my neighborhood. So I'm like, why not? Like, you got to give your kids options too. They are people too. You can ask them, do they want to do this? So she said, yeah. I would say about the 3rd day of her catching the bus, she was like, I don't want to ride the bus no more. We was like, why? She blamed it on the bus lady. She was like, because the bus lady keeps slamming the brakes and she be mean to the kids. So I'm like, hold on. At the end of the day, she ain't gonna not ride no bus because the lady slamming the brakes. I'm like, okay. So the thing is, with my daughter, she don't really tell me nothing. She tell my older sister Nisha stuff. She don't tell none of us stuff. Not the father, not me, not my mom, not my other sisters, only Donisha, because Donisha has a way with kids. Like, she has a way with people. She just know how to talk to people. I'm hot-headed, like I said. Like, if I find out somebody bullying my kid, I'm like, man, look, where her mother at? Like, not the fighter, but like, where her mother at? Because I need to talk to her mother. Like, the old me would have been on some, oh yeah, I'm trying to fight her mother. But I'm a grown lady now. I'm not no child no more. I got 2 kids. I got shit to lose. So I don't even play those type of games unless it's real serious dealing. But when it comes to my kids, it's real serious. Like, I don't really play that. Like, I don't know how to be calm. I have to pray about that. Like, I'm hot-headed. It's like when I see my kids sad, when I see my kids being mistreated, it is automatically it's something that irks my mind. Like I'm not strong enough for that, because you just don't know. Kids kill themselves over being bullying. Kids, like, that's what I'm getting to now. Anyway, she told my sister. My sister got it out of her. She stayed on my sister's house, got her head down. My sister was like, so, what's really going on? She told my sister that a boy, she had to lie about her age because a boy was being mean to her and she didn't want to seem real young to defend herself, whatever that means. So, you know, Miley has a father that don't go like that. Miley has uncles that don't go like that. Miley has real people in her corner, so I don't understand why she feel intimidated when she know, and she know how we are. I don't get it. Instead of just telling her father, like, she know her father don't play. Like, a boy says this to me. I don't know what it is with kids, but that's in any situation, kids kind of feels like sad or scared to open up. So don't ever, I'm really just putting this out there, don't ever think you know your kids, or you think like your kids not going through nothing, because you just never know. Like, you really have to sit down and talk to your kids. And if your kids still don't feel comfortable to talk to you, let them talk to somebody that you love and that you trust, like your sisters, your family, somebody, to get it out, because you just never know. I would have never known, because she kept lying to me and telling me that it was a bus driver. And I'm like, okay, let me go talk to the bus driver. And then I talk to the bus driver and Miley lying on the bus driver, is like, then what is it? So anyway, Miley, that's instantly, we got a car. So I did that because you wanted to do that. You don't have to ride a school bus. You get picked up and dropped off every day at school from here on out. That's just what it is. So she stopped that. She started coming home talking about her appearances and stuff like that. Miley, you fly. Like, humbly speaking, you is a fly little girl. Anybody that watch my Instagram from the time you grew up know how you put it on. Like, I don't dress you like that in school, because even fake pages used to write me like, she dressed too grown, she this, she that. So I try to limit her looking flashy in school because of those reasons, because I know kids are bullies, and I know that kids can kind of say mean things and harsh things to kids. That's why I dress her different, like, in school than I would dress her outside of school. Not that any of it is inappropriate to me, because I feel like I dress my daughter cute, but I do that for a reason, because of them simple things. That didn't work. So I found out all this because, okay, so my daughter came home, and it was one night that I did get her real comfortable. We sitting out eating snacks. It's like 12 o'clock at night on the weekend. So we talking. Y'all hear? I'm downstairs. Hold on. So we talking. So she actually come out and say, it's class dojo. They take pictures of the kids. I'm not gonna like put no kids on blast, because they're kids. Like, obviously it comes from their parent or something that they've been through, or whatever the case is, or why kids are that mean and like that way they are. Kids are kids, so it's never their fault, like I said. But she showed me her classmate. She like, this is my friend, and this is the one that's mean to me. She said, I can't be her friend. I said, oh, who, Miley, who? So she pointed. I said, Miley, you know that you got cousins, and as long as you got one friend in your class, you don't need tons of friends, Miley. I'm like, you don't have to be pressed to be nobody friend. Like, I'm just gonna tell my daughter that however people tell their daughters, that's differently. Every mother is different. I'm raising my daughter. You don't have to be pressed for friends. If somebody constantly telling you they don't want to be your friend and you doing nothing but being nice to them, then you don't have to beg for a friendship. You don't need that. Like, you have cousins that could come over on the weekend and whatever the cases may be. So she like left it alone. She never got in detail. I said, so why she tell you that? She like, she just don't want to be my friend. Never got in detail with it. As a mother, which was my fault, I shouldn't have brushed it off. I should have dug deeper, but it was late and I was just like, okay. So she comes to tell my sister, she like, she's like, my sister called me like, don't say nothing, because she's not gonna tell me nothing. That's my sister's favorite line. And I'm not gonna say nothing, because if my sister the one that's getting information and I can't, then, why would I say Nisha said anything? But it makes me feel kind of weird as a mom, because it's like, damn, she not really talking to me about nothing. Like, am I intimidating to her because I'm a mother? I discipline, and I have fun with you and all that, but I discipline too. Is it that's the reason why? Do I have to be more like, I'm praying about these things? Like, could we have a relationship? I tell her all the time, I'm your best friend, right? You can tell me anything you want to tell me. She like, yeah. She say all this, she get comfortable, and she still don't talk. And it's like, damn, it make me feel like I failed as a mother, because like, what? Like, why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't you opening up to me? But she started telling my sister, okay, first before she started telling my sister this, she was like, she basically was saying, every morning we wake up, no cap, Bub and me is going through this, either Bub or me. She's crying, she's whining, she's crying so bad because she don't want to wear what I'm putting her on. Had she would have opened up to me and was like, Mommy, the reason why I'm not wearing this such and such, and that's what I'm about to get into, maybe I would have, you know, kind of considered, but I still don't want her to change who she is, change her swag, change her style because of a girl telling her. Huh? You doo-doo? No. You got a doo-doo? This is my doo-doo. Okay. Let me get this video. So, but like, had I would have, you know, I probably would have, but I still want her to be herself. I don't ever want her to change for nobody. Long story short, I'm gonna just wrap it up. She told my sister, you know, like the girl said, in order to be her, before I get to that part, she kept telling me and Bud to buy her gray pants. Every day she crying to wear gray pants. We let her wear gray pants 2 days in a row. I even let her wear gray pants, the same gray pants 2 days in a row, but I got a wash machine and dry, so I washed it. I even let her wear gray pants 2 days in a row because I'm like, look, if this was making her happy, I don't got to hear her mouth in the morning. She's getting up, brushing her teeth, washing her face, packing her lunch and getting out of here. Like, why not let her wear gray pants? But you're not going to wear gray pants every day. So I'm like, what is this all about? My sister just took her shopping, got Miley a lot of gray pants, headphones and stuff like that. My sister said, I'm not buying you nothing, Miley, until you tell me the truth. If you want me, basically, like, I'm telling my sister to say, if you want me to do something for you, I need you to do the simplest thing for me and talk to me. Miley came out and told my sister, the girl said, I can't be your friend because unless you wear gray pants. So you're basically telling a little 5-year-old you can't be her friend. You're really making my daughter come home. Not you. I'm not going to really say you because it's like she's a child. It's like that even sound weird to even say because she's a child. Like, you can't really fault or blame kids for anything. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like it's deeper in their household or why a kid might act the way they act. And basically, my daughter wore a skirt with pink leggings, basically looking really cute. She told her she can't be her friend that day, but when she wore gray pants, she accepted her. And it's like, why are you, and I'm telling my daughter, like, why are you so pressed for acceptance from people, like, or for friends? And the reason why I'm talking to her like this is because she's about to be sick. She's, like, at the end of the day, life is not how it used to be. Life is serious now. So people, however people talk to their kids, that's different. I want to let her know that you don't need acceptance for nobody because that's going to stick in her mind when she get older. Like, if you think you're getting bullied now, imagine when you get to middle school and it's bigger people and it's people that will really tear you down. Maybe from YouTube. You don't know where our YouTube career might go in 2 years. You don't know if people gonna know you from YouTube and people gonna probably, you know, hate you for things that I might say or I might do, or just me just being me getting on camera. Like, you just don't know, so you have to have more tougher skin. Like, that's why I try to mold my daughter and teach her. All that talking to her like a baby, gibber jabber, no, they don't get it. They don't get that. You gotta really talk to them like you're talking to your sister or your best friend. Miley, you don't need acceptance from nobody. You are beautiful. I tell her every day, you are so pretty. Do you know how pretty you are? Like, literally, look at yourself. You're pretty. You can dress. You've been dressing since you jumped out my womb. You don't need to wear gray leggings every day to feel like you need to be somebody's friend. Now, you can wear gray leggings if you want to, but don't do that. Like, don't do that because you need acceptance by another kid just to be her friend. Anyway, she come home with a scratch on her face. I'm like, Miley, I had to think about it. I'm like, hold on, because the scratch looked new. Jahi be with me all the time. Jahi not gonna just scratch your face because he never did. Jahi never scratched her face. If anything, Miley kind of scratching Jahi. But Jahi don't just dig in Miley's face and scratch her face. I said, what happened? She said, I fell down the steps. I said, Miley, you don't go down the steps in your school. When you go in your school, you're on the first floor. And even at recess, y'all don't go on thing. I said, even on recess, y'all don't go down steps. I said, tell me the truth. She's like, you know, I forgot what she said. After she fell on the steps, she switched up and said, I try to put on my coat and then like a zipper. She said something. I just looked at her like, bruh, what? That's the best you got? But you got to understand, you got to know your child and pay attention to your child. I know when my child lying. I know when my child's sick. I know when my child's sad. I know when my child did something that she had no business on. I know my child guilty of something. I just know my child. So I really didn't buy that. And I'm just like, okay, my child is really getting bullied. I'm like, she's really getting bullied. And I looked up, I'm on YouTube. I'm like looking up signs of bulliness. I noticed her appetite change. I don't care what nobody say. That's so true. I looked up 3 videos. They say your kid appetite changes because they don't want to eat at lunch because they feel like they don't have no one to sit by, or they just feel like scared about something. And I just never thought I would go through this because, like I said, I'm not trying to be funny. Ain't a girl tried to bully me before. I was like in the 4th grade or whatever, but I never let nobody bully me. I don't know what it was. I just always stood up for myself. I just never let nobody bully me. Fast forward to when we got in like middle school and high school, I was in school with my sisters. Even my sister was in another school. I was in school with at least my sister and brother. Like, we ain't play that, but we had each other, and that's a sad and scary thing. I want to give her another sibling and another sister, because I want her to feel like she got somebody. Like, y'all, he is a boy at the end of the day. So there's certain things he can't even play when it comes to girls and stuff like that. But it's just like, damn. But anyway, I was just making her feel comfortable, telling her, you know, you got 2 cousins, Braylee, Marley. You know, they don't play either. Braylee is much bigger. She's more of the girl size. And Marley she just don't play regardless. Like, they don't play. But, you know, I'm like, you know, anything goes left. You know, your cousin's gonna always be there for you, whether you got siblings or not. I'm just telling her that to make her feel comfortable. And my sister came over here yesterday, and they was talking about the situation. She started crying. I don't know why. Maybe because it was like 3 of us, and it was intimidating. So that's why I'm down here making this video. I don't ever want to. Huh? Where? Oh my God. This is what I go through. Okay, I'm coming. Go upstairs, Molly. I don't ever want to like talk to her about this or bring this up to her or nothing like that. But I really made this video to say, don't ever think you got things figured out. Don't ever think just because your kid come home every day happy with you, they not going through. Listen to the signs. If she Molly be saying stuff like, yeah, she don't want to be my friend. I need these gray pants. Like, she say little things like, you got to catch on to them little things and really understand them type of things, because kids can really get bullied. I've seen so many kids kill themselves over bullying. So many kids just be depressed over. Molly don't ever want to go to school. She's not in school right now. I'm making this video. I don't know what time it is, like 1 o'clock. Molly get out of school at 4. She didn't go to school today because she faked like she was sick. And in my heart, I know she was faking. Like, I know she felt a little better because yesterday she had a stomach bug, but I know the next day she drank ginger ale. I gave her Pepto-Bismol pills to, like, for coat her stomach. I know she felt better, but in my heart, she's keep trying to duck going to school. So that's how I know she's uncomfortable. I wrote her teacher and I said, can I talk to you? I said about an issue that goes on in your school that you probably not aware about. I said, because, you know, I refuse to let my daughter go to school for a whole year to be, you know, uncomfortable. I would take my child out of school, if anything, if the teachers are not even paying attention to the, Molly, go upstairs for me. Go start getting ready. If the teacher's not even paying attention to the kids. But, you know, she wrote me back and was like, you know, you can come up here to talk to us tomorrow. I know it's COVID and everything like that, but could be virtual. You know, I want to talk to the girl mom, and I want to talk to see what's going on, like why she acting the way she acts towards my child. Is this something that she's aware of, and can she just tell her to stop? Because if she don't, then I'm gonna just have to take matters into my own hands, and that's something that I don't want to do. Because she's a child, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just really, you know, but when it comes to my kids, I'm gonna protect my kids 100% to the fullest, no matter what. And when I say take matters into my own hands, I don't mean put my hands on them. I just got her kids together. Like, they are literally so annoying. But y'all, he is just like, he turned 2 to be terrible. He is like super bad. But anyway, y'all, so I was just looking over at my daughter this morning, and I was just like, she just looks sad. I don't know what goes on in kids' head. Like, they just be like zoned out, and you just be like, what does my child think about? What goes on in their little mind of theirs? So I was just like, you know what? I'm about to just start looking around. So I started calling around. I literally called like 5 places. I Googled every martial arts self-defense class that was near me. I called 5 places. Nobody answered. Like, nobody. So then the last place I called, somebody answered. And it so happened to be like 6 minutes from my house, which is a blessing. 5.0 ratings, all good reviews, good pictures, just everything. So I was like, hello, hi. I explained him the situation. Like, I got straight to the point. I was like, you know, I don't want my daughter to use this to like harm any kid or do anything, you know, that would, like, I just want her to defend herself. He was like, but this is the right place for you. This is a martial arts self-defense class. He was like, from 2 and up. And I was like, oh, 2? I was like, I could put my son in there when I put my daughter in there. He was like, but the 2-year-old class is not really, we don't have them right now and available. He was like, just focus on your daughter right now, and then you can always bring your son in. I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, he was like, could she start today? I was like, yeah, she can start today. And I was just telling him basically, you know, what's going on. He was like, yeah, you know, I was the same kid. He said that my mom got me in martial arts at 6 years old. I used to get bullied. He was like, and I use these skills and strategies. He's like, and for the rest of my life, he said, I'm a grown man now. He's like, he was just basically saying like, these are basic life skills that she need, and that I'm glad you started her young and stuff like that. I said, I just want to build her confidence up so she can know that if somebody do try to hurt me, or if somebody do try to, like, more than one person try to, like, you know, bully me or just do something to me, I would know how to defend myself. This is what I get taught to do. So that's really like my goal. So I paid for an 8-week class today, and I paid for her to get her uniform. So she'll be in a white belt for now, white little suit now, until she get really, really good. He said he just gonna build her up for now, and then still teach her like the little stuff, basic stuff, kicks, punches, defense, everything. But he was like, just, you know, that's good you started her now. So I don't, like, the classes, $300 for 8 classes. And at this point, I don't care. I spend money on everything else, clothes and shoes all the time, freaking nails and lashes, almost $200. So it's like, why not invest in my daughter? You know, something that's gonna help her in the long run. So our class started at 4. Her class started at 4. I'm gonna update you guys when I get there. And, you know, so this might just help her confidence, help her build herself up and figure out who she really is, because it's in her. It's just that she just don't know because she's so young, you know. And she was saying that, you know, the girl has sisters that go there. She feel like she's alone. So when you really develop that set of skills, you don't care if you alone or if you with somebody. You know that if something goes left, I know how to protect myself. I know I'm sounding like she's an adult, but shoot, you don't understand. Kids are so mean to other kids. And like I said, before I let my daughter sit at home and hang herself and kill herself over something, over somebody bullying her, I will pay for her to get protection, because I can't do it. I've never been trained. I just know how to fight to defend myself. I don't know how to really self-defense, like do things like the right way, you know. I can't go up there and put my hands on no child. So this is the best thing for my daughter. So sit through this video. I'm gonna just show you guys from the time we get there to the time we leave. I think Miley gonna be super excited about this, because it also comes with like a, you know, she's gonna be in a pool and stuff like that, getting strong. And she always wanted me to put her in pool classes, so it's all in one. So that's really amazing. He said after the 8 weeks classes, I can pay for her to do 6 months. It's really expensive, y'all. When he told me that 6-month price, I was like, baby. But, you know, it's all for the best. It's all gonna work itself out. Hopefully in the future we have so much money, I don't have to worry about that. I can do her. She can just get paid classes for the rest until she get older. I will try to do my best to pay for these classes to get my girl in some taekwondo. And if it's some places you guys know that do, like, you know, cheaper than that, or just do like vouchers or something like that, then let me know. But for now, I'm gonna just start off with this. But all right, y'all, don't ignore the signs. Always talk to your child. Like, I don't care if you gotta get it out them or have somebody else to do it. You just never know what goes on in their daggone head. I'll see you guys later on in the video. Okay, guys, we just got here. Miley, could you get the swimming paper for me? No, get this one, Jahiz. So, y'all, this is a swimming class too that I'm about to enroll her in. But I think swimming is included with the martial arts. I hope it is. If not, then I'll register her in swimming classes. This is it. So she'll get private lessons. But we about to come back here. Here it goes. Come on. Kids self-defense, martial arts. Hello, welcome. You happy? Oh, he got that little ninja too. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
There you go. You have a sit on the chair over there if you like. Thank you.
You ready, Molly? That's right. You time to kick some butt.
Smile.
Smile, Molly. You ready to put on your uniform?
Hold on to that, yes. So you can slap that on.
Okay, we're about to go put your
ladies'
uniform
bathroom.
on. Okay, we going to bed. All right.
Let's go right there.
Okay.
Left.
You ready to kick some butt, girl? He said he gonna have you like a ninja.
Jackson. Jackson. Stop. All right, so what they did basically, they went down and hold the floor, then they put their feet out. So we're going to do a little bit slow for our new friend, Marcy. All right, ready? Hands up. Squat. Kick. Back. Up. Again. Squat. Kick. Back. Up. Squat. Kick. Back. Up. Squat. Kick. Back. Up. Squat. Kick. Back. Good job. A tie. Let's go. Now it's been a little while. That's it.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
First place. All right, that's how I'm ready. We do that, you know how to escape, how to maneuver, how to get out the way. Next one's the bear crawl. Bear crawl, we're going to do one of these. That's when you do that with a hand on the belt, hand on the foot like that. All right, and your body is straight. Ready? Get down. All right, you're going to walk with your hands and feet. Can you show Jackson? Go, Jackson. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a higher belt. He's got a yellow
belt.
Stripe, called advanced yellow. So he could be leading a lot. All right, ready? Go! Run back, run back.
Good job. No, Molly, you about to.
And keep your leg down, don't let it bend.
Here, Jordan.
Go, Stephanie.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that little voice so cute.
7, 8, 9.
Now take both legs, go out straight. Hands up. Grab your toes. Lock your knees, hands down. Go, Molly. Be careful.
Count, Molly. Start at 1.
You can lean forward. Stand up. All right, now take your legs, stretch it open. Make a straight line with the tape. Go as far as you can. Good. Open it up. Toes back. All right, lean forward. Head down. Everyone count. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, kick is a tall kick, not a small kick. I want to get Trey. Allow, yeah, ready, run. Bring back. I try it again. Say, ayah. When I say kick, you yell. You yell as a weapon. Ready, run. Ayah. And bring it out. And bring it back fast. And grab it. 2, 3.
No, wrong foot.
All right, now we're going to attack. Step slide.
Step flag.
Knee. Kick.
No, Terry, wrong foot.
This is one. Respect. Good. All right, keep your legs, stretch it out. Stand on the floor. Use the tape or straight line. Let your feet slide. We'll purchase your gloves. Okay? You gotta get the weight. We're gonna use your kick. They're gonna punch. You're gonna punch. You're gonna punch. You're gonna punch.
Yeah.
You're gonna kick. Now, this is hard. This is soft. Which one you gonna kick? The hard one or the soft one?
Don't
What do you
kick
think?
that.
What do you think? You gonna kick the hard one or the soft one?
Which one you gonna kick? The soft
Yeah,
one.
you're gonna kick the soft one.
No.
That's the big red thing. If you kick the hard one, it's gonna go out. Ooh, mama, it hurts. Okay? So your foot and your punches go. Your foot and punches goes on the red. Red gloves, red hip. All right, the gloves, hit the red, red and red. All right, so your foot is gonna go like this. You're gonna take your foot, you're gonna push it. It's gonna do that. This side here has water, so it's gonna move on you. You're gonna hear some splashing noise if you keep really good. So it's gonna sound like a like a wave. Okay, but the foot kick, foot. All right, you three are gonna punch. Arms up, put the rocks up. You're gonna work on your punches. You're gonna do this hand, you do that hand. Doesn't matter what punch you use. Just punch. So punch good. Punch good. And bring it back. For you, Bobby, you're gonna use your foot. You're gonna kick, and then you use your other foot. And take your knee up and push. All right, you wanna try one of your foot so you can be comfortable with it. There you go, try the other one. There you go. Now keep your rocks up. Your rocks are your protectors. Squeeze your hand real tight. Now get your thumb like this. Good. All right, ready? Loud yells, begin. Yeah.
Kick.
Keep going. Keep going. Good.
Good. No punching. Kick. No.
Yeah, you punch.
You punching, Trey.
Yeah, you punch the punch.
Yeah.
Rocks up.
Look at what you're doing. Yeah.
You try to think this shit up.
Punch. Good.
Hit hard.
Good. Come on, Trey. Punch harder.
Step back.
Move that bag. Get that. Yes. Pretend that's your mother when she hurt your foot. Yeah, right there. Get it out. Come on, punch, Trey. Punch. Fast. Good.
See? Never like this. And it's got to be squishy. Now, do you punch A or do you punch straight? Always straight.
It's inside the house.
You have good balance.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Have a good night.
Kick fast. Show me that. Give me out that. There you go. Okay, so that's a little practice you can do. They get better as you go. Good job of kicking that bag and moving with your feet, your legs. You have strong legs. That's good.